Hello heroes, Knight Everhart here, and welcome to my first adventure. Well, kind of anyways. This video is an introduction to let you know what this channel is and what I plan to do with it. As you can see by the video playing, this channel will be video game related. This channel will more or less be a let's play style channel, but in the style of me sharing my best adventures that have stuck with me to this day as the best times of my knightly endeavors. However, it is nice to talk about past adventures and accomplishments, but a true knight never stops adventuring. I would like to eventually hear your adventures and that have stuck with you and possibly experience said adventure for myself. So going on an adventure is nice and all, but to get the best experience while adventuring, you need an adventure with friends. So every once in a while, I want to invite other Everhart companions to join me on certain adventures, mostly adventures that will seem to take a while to complete. So that's a general idea of what I want to do with this channel, basically share adventures and set out on other adventures you have experienced that have stuck with you in hopes that it will be enjoyable for me. As for uploading these adventures, I hope to keep a steady upload schedule, but until things get rolling, I can't really commit to a specific schedule. And on that note, how I'm going to edit these videos is I figured I wouldn't bore you with all the extra tidbits, like for example if I'm on an adventure where I have to get a couple levels, I'm not going to show you all the battles I've been doing to get up a few levels. I'm also just going to cut out the bits and pieces where nothing's happening, I'm not really talking or anything of that. I'm also going to keep it more of like my funny tidbits throughout the adventures and main story stuff, or something important happens throughout the adventure. Things like that will probably be the best choice of action I would like to do for editing adventures. But feel free to leave a comment or anything like that, just to say like, no, we want to see the entire thing. Make sure that from when you start to when you finish, you're not trying anything sneaky, not using any cheat codes or exploits or anything like that. That's fine too. Just really whether or not you want to join me for this entire thing or just for this little spot. Because it doesn't matter to me. I'm here for the journey. I'm here to have a good time, and in turn, I hope you guys do too. Speaking of having a good time, as you guys may have noticed, current videos that are playing are just Overwatch. Just some of my little highlights that I've had. That's been like a big thing going around right now. People showing only the good parts of, when they do good. Because even though it's decent plays, I have a lot of videos of where I'm doing really bad, especially the first video. I may or may not upload those later, but for now I just figured this would be perfect timing to have some background video as for my introduction, considering that the weekend beta was recently announced and I actually got invited. It's a fun game overall. The characters really fun, each one's unique. Each one counterplays the other, so depending on your team comp, you can do different types of combinations, trying to mess with the other team or not. However, though, it is still in beta. There's only like a couple maps, only 2 game modes, where escort the payload, which the enemy team's trying to do here, and we're trying to defend it. And the other one is just capture some points. They're both fun. But since it is only 2 game modes, it does get not boring. It just feels like like okay, well I need to come back to this later. Doesn't really feel all that great. God, I'm just missing all kinds of people right now. Yeah, I look back at these and I realize like everything I did wrong. Like I should have just gone in and ulted real quick, but I ult way too late and end up dying. Luckily though, cool thing I like is if you ult, but you end up dying I think before you either kill anyone or before a certain time expires, you do not lose your ult, so you can't really feel robbed about it. Let's see what else we have here. Don't remember this all that much. Oh wait, now I remember. Tracer is very sneaky, very mobile. Takes a bit to try and get used to her. She is countered though by I forgot who specifically. I believe it was Winston and I forgot her name. I think it was Symmetra, I want to say. Because their weapons don't need to be aimed or actually hit anybody. They kind of just guide themselves to that person. So she can be teleporting all over the place and your gun can just immediately just hit her. and since she has such low HP, she can be easily dropped. So each character is not overpowered in any way. Each character does counter the other, so it's very nice. I think actually this character right here, keep forgetting her name, but it's the one where she's like in the mech. Her mech has a bunch of armor, so it does take a while to drop her, but when she just comes out of the mech, she has no abilities. It's just her pistol, and she has very, very low HP. So I guess it's balanced in that sense. I do have a lot of highlights with Soldier 76 because he was like my favorite one. I just liked his kit. You know, he had a sprint, so he's very mobile. He has a heal, and he also has helix rockets, which I figured would drop with gravity over the distance, but they don't. So you can essentially snipe people far away with the helix rockets, and it's pretty satisfying at times. He doesn't have that much HP, so he is on the lower bracket, I think. I think he has a base of 200, or I think it's actually 250, but I just got a buff right now where I got some shield. But enough about that. This is my introductory video, not a review on Overwatch. So, you know, before closing up, as my first adventure, I think I want to play an adventure I've actually spent a lot of time on, something I've really enjoyed. It's not going to be my favorite adventure, but it's going to be one of my favorites. So I look forward to that in the upcoming days. Hopefully, you know, week tops, I can start releasing videos for it. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I'm not sure if I'm going to have, you know, one day video of this adventure and then have like other adventures loaded up throughout the days or at the same time, or, you know, have multiple going on at once or anything like that. So, you know, just bear with me until I get a grasp on things and how I'm able to do everything, how everything sits into place. But, you know, if I had to say anything right now, my goal at this point is to at least try and get a video out at least once a week. Hopefully I can manage to do that. You know, so here's hoping I'm able to at least accomplish that, just to get some activity going through the channel. Well, that's pretty much covers all I have to say for this video. I hope we can have many adventures in the coming days. So until our adventures begin, rest easy, heroes.